Hello bitches, hi guys, welcome to a brand new video today. You haven't seen me it's been a week since my last video reaction, which was to Supernatural. So it's been literally a week, or like a week and a bit. I don't even know, it feels like it's been forever since since I've done a video. It's been a long week. But a good week. And you're probably wondering, Adam, why haven't you posted a video? What's going on? What's happening? What's the tea? What's going on? This is the tea. I have been binge watching Lucifer. This video, if you haven't guessed from the title, is all about Lucifer. I'm talking about it because we need to talk about it. First of all, please don't spoil anything from Season 3, because I am currently on Season 3, Episode 6. So no one is allowed to spoil anything. Please don't. I know some people try and be funny and don't say nothing about anything. Don't talk about nothing. Don't say, because I read the comments, right? And I don't want to be spoiled. I don't want to be spoiled. I just don't want to be spoiled. I don't want to be spoiled, okay? So please, disclaimer, don't spoil anything from Season 3 onwards. Because I want to be surprised and I want to have a genuine, reaction, which reminds me. So don't spoil, pretty much. But talk about Season 1 and 2, go for your life. But Season 3 onwards, say nothing. I don't want to know about it yet. But, so, yes, I'll explain why soon. But yes, okay, I'll just tell you now. So, I'm going to be reacting to Season 3, Episode 13, and Season 3, Episode 24. Because I've been requested a lot on Twitter. Because, okay, so pretty much, I started watching Lucifer when I was sick 2 weeks ago. I had a cold. And I was I done my reactions, I was good. I took a day off work because I was still sick. And I was on the couch and I went on Netflix. I'm like, okay, what am I going to watch? And then Lucifer popped up and I'm like, you know what? I've been meaning to watch Lucifer for, it's been years. Literally, at least 2 years I've been meaning to watch it. Because people are like, oh, you should watch Lucifer, it's a really good show. One of my friends was telling me to watch it. And the thing about me is, I know that Lucifer is gonna be would be a show that I would enjoy, because I love all the supernatural, angle. I love all that stuff, and it'd be right down my alley, right? So I was and I just didn't have the time with all my reactions and work and everything to sit down and actually start watching a brand new show, getting invested in a whole new show, because it takes effort to do it, you know what I mean? And with all my reactions, doing Monday to Friday, doing 5 or 6, even 7 reactions a week, and then me going away to Europe, it takes a toll. I don't want to have started and then stop it and forget what happened, then start it again. It wasn't so I needed to wait till I was mentally ready to bring on another show. So I pushed play on episode 1 when I was sick 2 weeks ago, and I have fallen in love. I have fallen in love with the entire cast. Everything. I have fallen in love with so I watched the first episode, right? And I was like, this is cool. Obviously, Lucifer grabbed my attention straight away. His charisma, his personality, it's addictive, right? And you can't stop watching. You just gotta keep watching to see what he's gonna do next. And I'm like, this guy's pretty cool. Then Chloe, which, Lauren German, I think that's how you pronounce her name. She played Leslie Shea on Chicago Fire, and I loved her. I love Lauren German on there. I loved her. And then they killed her off. Spoiler alert, sorry. So, obviously, she was one of my favorite actresses, and I'm like, okay, cool, she's in the show too, this is great. And their dynamic, Chloe and Lucifer's dynamic is so good. So I was, watching, and I'm like, you know what, this is a show I could probably get into. This is addictive. It's he's the devil. It's all about supernatural. It's that type of vibe, and I'm down. So I started watching it, and I continued watching it, and I ended up watching the first season in literally 2 to 3 days. I'm not even joking. I think it took me 3 days or 4. I don't know. It took me a weekend to watch the first season, and then I watched the second season, and now I'm on the third season, and I just can't stop watching, and it's so good. And so, obviously, when I started posting on Twitter that I started watching Lucifer, everyone was like, oh my god, can you react, blah, 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 I need reactions. And, knowing me, I'm always a sucker, because I'm okay, let's do reactions. But the thing is, if I start reactions, Because seasons 1, 2, and 3, there's like 13 episodes, 18 episodes, 24, 26 episodes. They're long seasons, and I can't do that many episodes before my schedule comes back in January, in mid-January. So I'm not going to actually have time. But like, at the same time, I actually like having a show to watch without doing reactions, you know what I mean? Without the pressure of like having to like edit and stuff. I can just sit down and just relax and just watch a show without having to think about doing a reaction or editing, and I can just push binge next episode. And it's nice to do that, you know? However, I started tweeting about it and everyone's requesting it. And then I started watching season 3. Now, season 3 has Tom Welling in it. And oh my god, guys, he's so beautiful. Gay awakening, right? It has Tom Welling, and everyone's like, oh my god, Adam, you have to react to 313. You have to react. There's this episode's gonna kill you. You just have to react. And I'm like, okay, fine, I'll react. So I'm gonna react to 313 at some point, probably next week, because I'm only like, what, 5, 6, 7 episodes behind that. And then people like, also you have to react to 324 because that's the episode where Lucifer got cancelled and the fans went flipping crazy because there was like a really big cliffhanger or whatever. So I'm like, okay, I'll do those 2 episodes. I'll react to 313 and 324. So like, expect those at some point. I don't know when, but when I get up to it, it'll be there. But Lucifer, guys, can we just talk about? So obviously Lucifer is very sexy. I'm not gonna lie. I fell in love with him, yes. I love Chloe. I love Mazikeen. Maze. Maze is a badass. Maze, I respect her in this. We respect Mazikeen in this house. Any slander, I will not take it. I will not take it. Because Mazikeen, Maze, I love saying both names. Maze is everything. She is everything. And also, I love it. Lucifer and Maze, I'm assuming they're both bisexual. Or, like, they're not straight, I should say, sorry. They're both not straight. Because, like, there was an episode I remember where they were trying to find all of Lucifer's ex-lovers. And there was, like, girls. And then, because one of his ex-lovers was dead. And then another one turned up dead. And it was, like, a guy. And Chloe's like, oh, that can't be your ex-lover. And Lucifer's like, actually, it is. So, like, I stand the representation on Lucifer, guys. We stand. And, like, the episode where Maze and Chloe pretended to be a couple. Oh my god, I was dead. I love Maze's confidence. Even Lucifer's confidence. I just love they make me more confident. I don't know how that's even possible, but it happens. So, yeah, obviously we love Mazikeen. I love Trixie. Trixie, Chloe's daughter. Obviously, you all know this. I'm, like, talking about it like it's, like, the first episode, the first time you guys have watched it. But I'm the one who's behind. You have all probably watched it and know what happens. But Trixie, we stan. I mean, she's so precious. Her and her chocolate cake is my life. I love her and Maze's friendship. That was so unexpected. But, like, it's so good, and I love them so much. The Halloween episode where, like, she revealed her true face to Trixie, and Trixie was like, oh, yeah, she's so cute. I accept. We love acceptance. Oh, so good, bitch. I can't. So good. Then we have Dr. Linda, another queen. There are so many queens in this show, it's ridiculous. Like, literally, I love every character, do you understand? I don't hate anybody. I love everybody. Dr. Linda, she's such an interesting character. Because, like, I watched Lucifer without looking at anything. I knew absolutely nothing. I didn't even know that Dr. Linda was going to be, like, a series regular. I thought she was, like, going to be in a couple of episodes. Yeah, whatever. But, like, she's been in it for the whole thing, and, like, I stand. Like, I love her. She's iconic. And then when Lucifer revealed his true face to her, oh my god! That was a moment. That was a thing. I was like, holy shit, how can you, like, oh my god. She's just, I can't, she's so great. She's so great. Like, she's taken it on pretty damn well, let's be honest. Finding out that your patient is actually the devil, and then, like, one of your best friends is, like, a demon. By the way, I love Maze and Linda's friendship. I love that so much. Any interaction with Maze I love, let's be honest. So yeah, Linda we love. Dan, Detective Douche, Dan. Dan, I liked him in season 1, but then when I found out he was like a dirty cop, I was like, oh no. But then he redeemed himself, and now we like him again. He's fine. But you know what? He reminds me so much of Casey Cott. He reminds me of Kevin Keller, but like older, like an older Casey Cott, and I'm like, I'm in love. Like, and he's so beautiful. Do you understand me? He's so beautiful. I don't understand. I don't understand. He's so actually gorgeous. But like obviously Lucifer's gorgeous too. And then we have Amenadiel. He's beautiful again. Another god. No pun intended. Another beautiful man. Amenadiel. I love the name Amenadiel. I love him. I love him. Okay, that's it. I love him. Like everyone on this show is iconic. And then Ella. I met Ella in season 2 and she's so precious. She's so bubbly. She's so like, I love everybody. I love everybody. There is no one I hate. Okay, maybe we hate Lucifer's mum. Actually, no, it was sad. Okay, so like Lucifer's mum, the actress who plays her, Trisha something, she's great. She's fantastic as Lucifer's mum, right? She's so good. And like, when obviously if you haven't watched it, spoiler alert, but if you have watched it, in end of season 2 when Lucifer opens up the rip and like sends her, she goes into the new universe to make her own universe or whatever it is. Like she died and I was like kind of sad for her, but like she caused so much shit. She caused so much crap. I can't deal. Literally, she caused so much crap, but she's played such a good villain. I guess it was so good. But like, I literally love every character on the show. There's no one I hate. Like, I don't hate anybody. And then we had Tom Welling's character, Lieutenant Pierce. Pierce, is it? I've only seen him for like 3 episodes. But like, I don't know who he is. I don't know what he is. I don't know what his story is. Don't tell me, please. Don't spoil it. But like, he's very mysterious. And like, I feel like he knows more than he's letting on. Because like, he goes to Lucifer's apartment and is like, don't look at this detective canister or whatever this thing is, but someone's watching them all. But like, anyways, Tom Welling's character, like, holy crap. And low-key, Lucifer was flirting with him in the first episode. I sensed that shit, place. I love my son. No, my dad. Lucifer's my dad. No, Lucifer's my son. Is Lucifer our son or our dad? He could be both. I don't know. No, I don't know. Anyways, I'm going into weird mode now. But I've got to say, some of the highlights of Lucifer so far. So obviously this video is like a recap of like everything I've watched. But my highlight, my favorite episodes were in season 2. Because so I shipped, is it Decastar? That's the ship name, Decastar, right? I shipped them, right? And in season 2, it was like good shit. Like, I think it was 211, 212, and 213. The trilogy of like Decastar in season 2. I was like, so I think at the end of episode 11, there was a scene where like Chloe and Lucifer were like at his apartment or whatever, in his house, whatever, his apartment, and like they were looking at each other and they were about to kiss. And then the episode ended. And I'm like, bitch, you can't leave me on a cliffhanger like that. And then in the next episode, some girl walks in. One of Lucifer's ex-lovers walks in. And I'm like, when they're about to kiss, I'm like, can you leave them alone? They need some privacy. Like, come on. And then at the end of that episode, Chloe was poisoned and I was dead. I was found deceased, you understand? Chloe was poisoned. I didn't see that coming at all. And I was like, oh my god. And then in 213, she was like dying. Lucifer actually went to hell for her. He went back to hell for Chloe, love of his life. And like, oh, it was so good. It was so good. And like, then he left and ran away, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? But we need to take a moment, because that scene in 213 when Amenadiel protected Chloe from like the security and stuff, because like they had to take her to the operation room, but like Lucifer was on a level below because like they're connected, you know. And like Amenadiel was like protecting Chloe, and like, you know, that was a moment. That scene was an entire moment, and I've never loved Amenadiel more in my life than that moment. Okay. But also what was so interesting as well in season 2 is, okay, so clearly season 2 is superior than season 1, let's be honest. But like season 2, when we found out that Chloe was actually put on earth by God, like Amenadiel blessed her parents so they could have a kid. But why would God do that? Like, that's so random, and well, no, it's not random, it's planned, because he has a plan. And, like, that's so interesting. That whole story was so intriguing. I'm like, I was like, edge of my seat. Do you understand? I was like, holy crap, is this happening right now? And then, like, she got poisoned after he found out. He's like, did you know? Did you know? And then she's like, poisoned. And I was like, oh my fucking god. And then oh my god. So yeah, 211, 212, and 213 were like the trilogy of my death, literally. I love this show, man. I love this show, and I'm trying so hard to not get spoiled, so I'm trying to watch it as quick as I can. But I just love. Who else do I love? I love everybody. I'm sad in season 3 that Mazakine isn't in it a lot, but when I researched it, I went into a rabbit hole. I found out the actress was pregnant, which is hence why she wasn't in it. But I just love this show, man, and it's so good. And like, I'm sad that I never watched it earlier, but like, now I can't see my life without this show in it. Like, how weird is that? Like, 2 weeks ago, I'm like, what is Lucifer? And now I'm just like, oh my god, I would die for all of them. Like, all of them. Like, I got hooked so quickly. I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't even know. I got hooked right. Oh nah, man, I can't. And I was like, no, I knew when watching some episodes, I would get hooked. I knew I would be hooked, and I knew that, like, oh my god, these are episodes I could react to, and they'd be so good because I could envision myself reacting to them. But like, I don't have time to do all of them. But then when season 3 started, everyone on my in my mentions was like, 313, just turn your camera on and react. I'm like, okay, fine, I'll do it for you guys. And I know I love it. I know I'm gonna love it. So clearly it's got something to do with Tom Welling's character, right? Because that's why everyone's so excited, I think. And then 324, people also tell me to react to it because obviously whatever cliffhanger it is, that's where that got where you guys, where the show got cancelled. And like, everyone was like, holy crap, how could you leave us on this cliffhanger? So I don't know what it is, don't tell me. I want to be surprised. If someone ruins it for me, I'm going to block you, man. So bad, I'm going to shame you on my Twitter account. No, I'm not. But please don't. But, yeah, that's why I thought those 2 episodes are a good place to start. And then, if I binge quick enough, I may consider doing some reactions to season 4. Maybe. No promises. It just depends on how my life goes in the next couple of weeks. Because like, we've got Christmas coming up, New Year's coming up, I'm working in retail. We're not closed, I'm not on holidays. And the shows come back like mid-January, so like, So we'll see what happens. We'll see how my reactions to 313 and 324 go, how well they are received on my channel. And if they're really popular, maybe I'll continue. We'll see. We'll see. No promises though, don't hold me to anything. But yeah, that's all I wanted to talk to you about. I just wanted to give you a bit of a prequel into, like, you know, my views on what I think of Lucifer so far. I don't know if any of this whole video made sense, because I think I just rambled the whole time, because I tend to do that in these videos, but I feel like I had to do a video before I did reactions to Lucifer, because I didn't want to just, like, start reacting and then, like, bam, here you go. I wanted to give a, you know, little video to just ease you guys into my views, my opinions of the show. But so far I'm loving every single thing. I don't hate anything. I'm hooked. I'm obsessed. I have not been this obsessed since Shadowhunters. Like, actually Legacies. Legacies was what hooked me, was my last really big obsession. It was Shadowhunters, then it was Legacies, and now it's Lucifer. Oh my god. So anyways, that was my little discussion review about Lucifer. What did you guys think? What do you guys think of seasons 1 and 2 only? None of this season 3. Don't talk to me about it yet. I don't want to know. Season 1 and 2, what did you guys think? What are your favorite episodes? Who are your favorite characters? Just tell me everything in seasons 1 and 2. And then, obviously, you'll see my 313 reaction probably next week. And then 324 maybe a week later or 2 weeks after. Depends on how I binge. But, yeah. That's it from me. I thought I'd just post a video because I hadn't posted one in a week. So yeah, thank you for watching. I love you guys, and we'll see you guys next week for. I have another video planned, like a top 19 episodes of 2019, like I did last year in 2018. A similar video to that. So that and possibly Lucifer, depending if I binge in time, but I think I will. But yes. Thank you for watching this really long 20-minute video. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next week for new videos. Ciao for now. I love you guys, and bye!